Well, g'day tubes, Bruce here. Well, I'm in between projects and I get to work on my own stuff. Actually, I am half owner of this power washer, and my pal and I bought it, I don't know, must be a dozen years ago, back when we were still poor as church mice. So we split the cost of, it's an interesting story, we split the cost of this residential pump with the 5 horsepower motor, and then because it wasn't being used in a residential fashion, you know, he used it a lot, I used it a lot, we blew the motor up. So we took it into a local pressure washer pump repair place, and they stuck this baby on there, and this is a really good quality pump. There we go. General pump. I'll just see if I can get a little closer with that. TT9091, and it's been great. And now he said that it hesitated on him the other day, so I think the bypass was getting sticky. So I fired it up. I'll just show you something. We'll put this back up here. The wand is one of those ones where you don't have to change the tips. It's there, forward and back, forward and back. So I just ran it on low pressure for a while. Hopefully, maybe there was some crud in the hose, eh? So when I'm done working on this, we're going to have quick connects on the wand and quick connects on the pump end, just like all the other ones. So isn't that something, eh? All the ones I work on for other people have quick connects on the hose, and my own does not have quick connects. So we'll just put this up here like that. That's a good hose. That also went, so we got a 50-foot 3/8 hose, and the pump, which the two together cost more than the entire pump to start with. So babble. Let's get this thing up in the air. And like all my other pumps, I just put these on. I just put these rubber feet on. They came off of an old generator. But I don't like these washers not being painted. So I'm just going to put a quick coat of Rust-Oleum on those washers. And you can also see that this protection bar has been extended. It used to be here, but the pump is too big. It's a bigger pump than what was on there before. So this frame's been modified before, and my pal was complaining that it was jumping all over the concrete. So now we've got rubber feet here and rubber wheels. Blah blah blah. So hang on. We're gonna just take those feet off quick and spray them. Every shop's got to have a couple chunks of wood laying around. And the phone. Talk to you later. Okay, that was the mother of my grandson. Alright, so I don't think you need to watch this because I don't like to muck up the camera, so I'm just going to put a coat of cheap Rust-Oleum, not cheap, Rust-Oleum cover on the here, and here. I'll be back when they're done. Alright guys, we're back. I'm going to change the oil on this little Italian pump. It's one of those, stiff all the way, but what is it, too tight for hands and not stiff enough for a wrench. Alright. Personally, I'll be surprised if there's any water in there. Okay, we'll put this rag underneath here. I think 90% of the oil is dripped out of there. Now remember that there was some crap on the outside of the pump too. So let's get the bung out. That's beautiful oil, even old. Okay, there is a little bit of crud in there from the pump. This pump is 12 years old though, guys. That first one blew up just about the second year we had it. I don't think that's too bad. I might just circle a magnet around in there. Of course, we have to get the crap off the magnet. No, nothing. You seeing that, eh? Unless the inside of that pump is aluminum. You guys getting any of this? There we go. Let's pour that oil in there. So what I'm doing, and then we'll turn off the camera because you guys are dying from boredom. I'm just pouring oil in until we're halfway up, and that's where we are right now. Okay, I just filled it to just a smidgen over the dot of center, and on the dipstick, that's where the dot is on the dipstick too, just so that everybody's on the same page. Okay, this is just so me, right? Random. 1 minute I'm changing the oil on a pump, and the next minute I'm putting a bumper pad on the foot. And then I drop the nut. That's okay, the floor is clean. Okay. So now I should be sitting on rubber all the way around with changed oil in the pump. And we're going to test it. Okay guys, when I test something, I'll do it 10 times in a row, and then in reality you've probably done it 20. So I'm on number 5 here now, just to test to see if this bypass works. So I think that's okay. There must have been a chunk of dirt or something in that, in the hose or whatever, sticks back pressuring it. Okay, tubes. I don't know if you guys want to see all of these activities or not, but you're gonna. Alright guys, now I am going to change the ends out on this hose so that we have swivels and quick connects on this hose, just like my other pressure washers that I've repaired, and of course mine is the last one to get this treatment. Ooh, that's ugly. Alright. Teflon tape. It's interesting, you know, some people like Teflon tape, some people dislike Teflon tape. I don't mind it. You have to make sure you don't clog anything off with it. Okay. I'm just going to check and see if this is going to stick out past the guard on the pump. It's going to be close. I usually do at least 3 wraps, And when you're putting these on, make sure you don't go over like that, right? You kind of get a feel that the threads are getting full. That's about right. And then always a little tiny bit more for insurance. And when you're doing these, you go with putting the Teflon thread on, you go with direction of the threads. I know that's hard to say, but it's like screwing the unit into the Teflon tape without getting any tails, like that. You with me? Okay, so one's a 7/8 and one's a 1-inch. Good, so this goes on the pump. All right, so now we have to have a quick connect on this end. Excuse me. So now that you see that goes in the direction of the thread, and this just screws on nice like that. I don't know what size that is. It's probably a 3/4 back to that, eh? There's a feel, just firm. I don't know what the foot-pounds is. Okay, now we're going to work on the wand. Take it off. So I want to take this out and use just that and that. Okay, let's put that on there. Just gotta hold my tongue right. I'm just praying I got enough thread there to get a seal when I tighten it up. I don't want folds in my Teflon tape, right? So this wand is almost done, eh? I think that was a 3/4. Nope. 11/16. Female onto this one too. And I dropped it. Although it's going to get dropped in the future. And you get a nice even thread on there. Okay, what's this size here? Oh, perfect. I think I'm going to grab the 11/16 and hold on to that, so we don't get any unnecessary torquing in the handle. Okay. Voila! One more problem left, and that's with the hose. All right, tubes, real word test. Pressure's on, no leak here. Good. No leaks.